Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. All of this over this side, this will be fine. So I'm going to put all of them down into there, and these over here, and I'm going to keep going. This is a huge amount of roboports that I'm placing down over here. Right, this is an absolutely massive amount of roboports. So I've got the requests for those all the way through. Actually, I don't need to go and copy anything new because I've already got one that we've copied. So we go to paste right here and then shift and scroll. And I've got these next ones. So I can simply drop that into there. That on there. And I can bring that out by a couple slots like that and drop those down to there. And then I'll take the blueprint for these here, just for these last few, and I will drop them down in there like that. So that's one Roboport highway all the way down through. So a lot of Roboports that I've requested, but they're all coming out already. Let's take a look in here. I did have like 170 spare Roboports. I suspect that I don't have any right now. I don't see numbers of Roboports anywhere in there. I got 108 requested Roboports, at least. And then 1,300 and 1,200, respectively, of production and speed modules, which is a lot less. That's like 500 of each less than what we did have. So we're making some serious progress with everything we're doing all the way through on here. And this is absolutely wonderful news. So I've got no more queues on these. This is coming across absolutely wonderfully all the way through there. I want that to extend all the way down to here, where we will do another Roboport highway, and that's going to run out from here. Those are all in line down through there. That's good. So I'm going to extend this double line out as well. Quite sure how I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait a minute, I think. Right, we've got these all the way up here. This side, I've got quite a few. But you notice now, you look, they're not using these quite so much. But they very quickly drift towards the middle here. And then over this side, they're running down this line here. Except they're not really using that line at the moment. Not all that much. I've got stone being dragged out of here. All of my robots are flying. I got 25,000 robots now. Overall, we're making some very good progress. Across this entire situation, we're making some very good progress. And if we go here and we go to the power situation, 4 gigawatts, 1.3 gigawatts is needed for our roboports. And this is one of the huge... I do keep saying this. This is a huge, huge issue with doing something like this. Is power required for robots? I mean, really, it's absolute insanity. Look at this. Look at what we're doing here. I'm just going to put that down over there so I don't have robots constantly flickering stuff. But look at the robots we've got here. It's insane, just the numbers of bots that we've got flying through this whole zone right here. I've got 4 roboports down here. Mostly we've got no queues. We've got staggering amounts of queues over here. Not, well, ish. I could do with a few more. I could do with just a few more roboports down here just to extend this up a little bit, just, you know, sensibly like that. Let me take the old power print over here and drop that one. Nope. Let's drop that down a little bit. I'll put that one onto there. Right, so there. I've now got some power onto those 4, which will just extend it up a little bit. That's going to help. Just nudge it along in the right direction just a little bit. Red circuits are, without a doubt, our biggest problem right now. Everything else we're now taking care of. Where power is doing beautifully. I've got loads of copper, steel, and iron plate up here. Iron ore is down a bit. Electronic circuits, they're fine. And we go all the way down here, and it's the advanced circuits. Now, I've got the blueprint for the advanced circuits right here, but I'm not really making much use of it, am I? I've got one tiny little section here and another tiny little section somewhere else. That's not taking advantage of anything at all, is it? I'm not using it, and I should be. So first up, I need to get rid of that bit there. So you can go deconstruct that bit like that. You know what I want to do? I want to find some more robots. I want to find some more of my own robots for a minute. So I need... Where... here we go. I've got construction robots in some of these. So I can take you there. 196 construction robots right there. That is absolutely perfect. 1, 2 stacks for me. And we've got 10,000 bots floating around just out in the world in general. And then I've got the rest over here. That's perfect. That is just what we need. So I've now got 100 robots. The other thing that I need to do is I need to start moving some of this, which means I'm going to have to... No, I'm not going to need to move that, but I am going to need to move these. So let's turn my robots off for a minute on this one, because I'm going to want to go for a copy on that one right there. And this is going to have to go further north once again. I've already done this a couple times. Actually, I think I've only done it once, but yeah. Dump it... Actually, you know what? I suppose it doesn't really matter. Let's just quickly dump that down over there so that I can get rid of it. And I'm going to come down here and I want to do much the same over here with these. No, don't deconstruct yet. Get rid of that. Copy. Copy out those furnaces right there and all of their demands. Like that. And take the furnaces up here somewhere. They can drop in there. They can go like that. I've got that one right there. That's the GUI signal display that we're using. So there's 2 lots, and then I've got one more lot that I want to copy out, which is those. They need to just be moved. I can't quite fit them in there. I'll take them up further north, up here somewhere out the way. They can go there. It's a complete and total mess. I know. I'm very much aware that it's a complete and total mess with what I'm doing here. It doesn't actually matter, because I will be coming back and I will be addressing this complete and total mess properly in a little while. So then I want to come down here and I want to get rid of that lot as well. So there we go. I can clear all of that lot. Then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to clear this lot as well. They got to be copied and moved. So I want to copy you, that one to there. I don't know what that red chest over there is for. Surplus to requirement. It's one that's left over from something previously. I don't know what, though. And I don't want to put that in there. So this one here, this one's going all the way up there because it's the nearest place that I can put it. It's fine. It's not going to hurt anything going up there. It will make 0 difference to performances in the long run. It might take just, like, use up a few resources to start with. And if I dump that lot as well, we're going to be, like, now that I'm shifting all of this lot out, we're clearing the space for a lot of extra demands over here. So I got 4,400 red circuits. It's red science packs. It's going to go and build all the new science packs. It's going to keep going with that. So it's going to just sort of extend things out a little bit. Again, it's something that's absolutely fine. It's not going to have a long-term knock-on effect for us. A long-term knock-on detrimental effect. Takes a minute or two just to get rid of some of these. Again, absolutely fine. The roboports might need to be moved so that I can make room for a few more down here. I should have room to, once I've moved that lot... Actually, I don't even know if I need to move that lot. You know, we put a blueprint in. We should be right. I'm going to switch over to the map a minute, and then I can just tweak as I move around a bit. I want to go red circuit design over here. So let's find where you're matching up. You are actually going all the way out over to there. I've got a power pole there that I need to get rid of. Actually, I could do with getting rid of the power poles all the way through this. So let me just do that. To there like that. So there's a few power poles gone. Now I can go back into here and go to red circuit. And I drop that one in there. All the rest of it is exactly where it should be. Release. Drop that in. And then we come over here like this. I put that there. That matches up exactly. That's what we have to do. We overlap one of those each time. And I overlap that one there like that. That's perfect. So I've got... The next thing I want to do is I want to make sure that I've got proper coverage with these. And this is where it gets a little more tricky just to see what's going on. I don't have... Well, I will have coverage if I bring that up there. So I've got roboports all the way to here, so I can get rid of those two roboports, and I can actually go up by another one and then put roboports across the top. Or I could just have that line extended all the way out across where it is, and then put more of these up over the top. And then... Oh, I was going to say, I wonder what that was, but that's simply because of the demands on the map. We've got 93 of them being requested now. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see how things is going. Pollution is coming out down here by a long way, and it's coming up there and going up round there. Overall, though, it's not too bad. Lapping out around this side. I got a lot of landfill that I want to place. That's going to be the next, sort of, one of the next big tasks, is putting down a huge amount of landfill. So, things are slowly being placed in. Which means that we're going to start the various different robots. They're going to come in and start placing down everything that I want. That one's still got power. This one is dead at the moment. I think they can stay dead. It doesn't matter. 25,000 logistics robots. Things are really starting to improve here. I think we're doing really well. The next bit that I'm curious about is, what am I going to do over here? Right, I've got this line that I can bring across, and that will work. So that goes up to that point, and then I've got this extension that I can bring that one out across, which means that I want to get rid of some of them, which means that, right, what have we got? I think these are in the right place. I think that one's in the wrong place. Yeah, that one there is wrong, but I think the rest of them are actually in the right place. So that comes up to just underneath them there. Have I got room for... What's that? Oh, that's the bottom line. That's the bottom row of them there. And that's in the right spot right there. So then I could have... What I'll end up with, if I do that, is I'll have a line all the way along there. I've sort of messed it up a little bit down here by putting this double line in here. But that's okay, and we're going to leave that. I'm not going to do it out over this side because I don't think we're going to need it. But then I can have that one there, and then... This bit, obviously, they will extend back here once this is gone, so I'll need to move that. But I could also go up this way a bit as well, if I want to. 4.3 million coal still. And this is another thing, is what am I going to do with all this coal? I mean, coal liquefaction is a brilliant and wonderful thing. Maybe we ought to be using that, because we're going to need so much stuff moved. And that's the only thing you can do with coal. There isn't anything else that you can use coal for. Once you get going, that's it for coal. Liquefaction is the only option you've got, really. Down to 3.2 gig on here. 3.3 gig. Are you going... Oh, you're coming up. Right. I'll allow this to fit... We've got to wait for these to finish. They've got an awful lot of those to move before that is completely emptied out. But they are slowly filling everything up there. And the rest of what they're doing is... 93 of the... Okay, numbers are jumping around a little bit. But I have got 93 roboports. It's these over here. I've got a lot of roboports extended out over that way. That's fine. Everything out this side I've now got all placed down, except for I need to go and place in some more of these. So that's what I've got to do next, is drop that down there. And there. And... there, so that I've got power all the way through. And then once that's joined on, you're already done, so I can get a request for that one to be removed. And have I got anything else that I want to remove? I did have another one of those chests. There, I've got a chest right over there that's got 1,000 wood and 10 fish in it. This is now all filled up, and the other one over this side should be empty. Should be. Yes, of course it's empty, because of everything that I've already moved around. Now, somewhere... Ah, there it is. There's the big line over here. And these are completely stuffed full of timber. I don't have enough robots yet to come over and remove all of that. So it's going to take a while before they are able to do that. Which means that I do think that my idea of sort of extending the solar field north might be a better one. I can't put anything down on there, because we've got crude oil there that we're going to want to extract. And I absolutely detest the idea of extracting crude oil anywhere, of not extracting everything, right? It's something that I personally, I despise not extracting everything. So I think another double line up here, like I said originally, I will just sort of fill in a little bit of that. And then we will go north, and we will try and do a little bit of landfill and stuff like that going north. We'll see how that pans out. Everything's done in here. You've got... Oh, I don't want to be mousing over that one. Right here. 9,000 spare construction robots. Right, that's good. That means everything is working as intended. I've got no power over on some of these. That doesn't matter. So what are we going to do next? I need to remove this lot. I've got a little bit of a little group of things over here. So we'll go back into the map mode, and we will shunt this lot north. I'll do this in 2 sections. I will copy out that bit right there and move inserter production north over to here. That can just simply drop down there like that. And then blue science production. I'll take that one. And that one can go up here as well. That one can simply drop into there. So there we'll go and place those down, which means that I can now remove this lot down here. You can come out. And you over this side as well. You can all come out. Right, have I got limits on... I have got limits on blue science. So we haven't got, like, loads of... I've got loads of these to remove, as you can see, but I don't have limits on the blue science. So the blue science, at least, is something that's going to be fairly easy to clear off out of the way. I've got a radar right there that needs to be moved, so let's get rid of that one a second. You can go. And zoom out. That radar has not made any issue. There's no problems at all there with the radar. Next, I need to go back along here. Right, those lights are in the right place. What I actually need to do is I need to come along here, and it's the power line along there that I need to get rid of. So I need to bring that all the way out over to there. Power cable is going to be gotten rid of. Everything else is going to be gotten rid of, and then I'm going to go to that one, and we're going to remove those over on that section there. It's probably going to remove power from those. So as it's likely to remove power from these, I'm just going to put power back up there temporarily. Like that. So they're going to put them in. This bit right here, that can stay there for a moment. I've got a couple more there that need to go. Get rid of them. Right, I got no power along there, but I'm expecting that. So then I can go with my green circuit production, and this one I can put down onto there, like that. Let's just zoom out a little tiny bit, and I can add in another bit of the green circuit. Because this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring this green circuit production out to this end over here. Like that. That actually fits in perfectly. So that's all of that's probably all of the green circuit production that I'm going to want across the entire base. Power is dropping right down. And daylight is coming back. So literally we come to the very edge of daylight and then it runs through. And so it's a bit touch and go at the moment, and that's largely, I think, due to well, it's due to circumstances beyond our control. Largely, that, I would say, is down to the 10,000 construction robots suddenly going up into the air and taking a big drain on the power. So, yes, we're still running close to the wire as far as power is concerned, but it's not all bad. I'm going to take that. I'm going to copy that. And that is going to go up there like that so that we can mark the edge of those. And then I'm going to do the same over this side. I can mark the edge of these. There. Difficult to see with all of these robots around, but if you zoom right in sometimes, that can help. Like that. There. So I'll put that over to that side there. That's going to match up there quite nicely. And then we can zoom all the way over to this side. That's my outer edge on this one down here. I was going to go and put some more of the... Oh, no, I'm not going to put some more of those in because they don't fit. They go out onto the edge there. I'm just going to leave that like that. Despite the fact that they'll run a little bit slower on this side, I'm happy with that. And these in here, they're not actually in line with anything, are they? That's the difference. They need to stay on the inside. So these out this side, not 100% sure what I'm going to do with that. I'll drop you in here. That one can stay there. I'm going to need to move those. If I want to properly put another lot of roboports all the way across, I'm going to need to move a load of them. I'm down to 79 roboports being needed. So if I take a copy on here, and I copy 8 of them, and I swivel that round like that, I can bring this pattern out across here. Get rid of that one, and that one. They can go. And... Right, yeah, we've got some issues in there for a minute, but that's not going to be much of a problem. I'll just extend that out. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go with this pattern. So I can just remove those. There, like that. That's what I want to do. Then I can go into here. And I want the robot power. So I've got these pylons, the steel pylons. I want to put some of those down through. Down through to there like that. And then I can go back to my paste here and drop these in like this. And that should cover power all the way down through all of it. They do match up on these. That's good. That's excellent. So then I can remove those power lines just in there on that bit. And then finally paste. Put you there and... there like that, just a few more of them, and then I can get my robot power for the steel pylons. They can go in there, and that'll be everything has now got power. All the way through. I've got power all the way along there. Once those roboports are placed down, I will have power being put in, well, not power, the roboports will start covering that area again. It shouldn't take too long to get to that point, either. Once these start coming in. Look, see, there. That one's now got power, so as soon as that one's fired up, like that, there, those are all okay. And I've only got one little section here in the middle. That's fine, that can wait. Those up there, they could very well be in the wrong spot. Let me go down here, and I'll manually drop a few more of these in now. 1, 2, 3, and yes, those are in the wrong spot. So I will extend this highway section all the way up. I'll get rid of that one, and I get rid of that one. I've got more of these in the middle. Get rid of those 4 like that. And then I can go back into my robots here and up there like that. Just going above where they were previously, except I've got that one there with the lights. I need to do something about that one. Let me very quickly put down another set of pylons on here. Yeah, actually that can go there. I'll drop all of them in. Okay. There's those bits covered, and as soon as the pylons are brought in, that's going to cover that bit as well. Then I'm going to go to copy, and I'm going to move light production from there. You're going to go all the way up here out of the way for a minute, and I'm going to dump you down there like that. Then I'm going to come back down here, and I'm going... my robots are switched off, that's good, and I'm going to go with deconstruct. And I'm going to deconstruct out that bit right there. There's 2,400 lights there that have got to go and be moved somewhere else. Shouldn't take too long to go and just jump them all off. Because the robots do pick stuff up pretty quickly. There. See what I mean? I have 798 left. That's not going to take very long. But they're already gone. I've already removed them, which means I can then go down to here, and I can put that one in there. So there's another RoboPort onto there. That one's already in where it should be. I will also come along over this side and temporarily, at least, drop that one in there so that we've got a little bit of power. There's the rest of those being moved. Then I can come over to here, and all of these are doing great. But what oh, I've already got one there. I was going to say, I want one drop down into the middle. And I've already got one drop down into the middle. 3 RoboPorts have gone in over there. I'll turn my robots back off again. Where are they? Make sure I picked them all up. I've got an extra 23. That was when I picked up one of the RoboPorts. So I'll drop those down. I don't want those. I don't want to be carting those around. So we've got extra of those gone in, and I've now got more production for the red circuits, and it's the red circuit production that is the most important one. These in here, we're slowly taking these out. I want to do a bit more work on that next. That's my next thing. The work that I want to do on that is I want to get rid of... Yeah, that's going to take a while. We're going to have to wait for those. That's going to be a minute or two to get there. And the other thing I want to make sure of, I think we're all right down here. Filling up all of this, I think this is a good idea. Filling all of this and putting more solar panels all the way down is a good idea, except that I'm going to leave room for the highway through. So I'll have a separate section of solar panels down here, but we will concentrate on a section of solar panels up here first. So we're going to have a train line that will run all the way through, which means that the solar panels will be coming along there, and then probably not on that one. They'll go up over like this, and then over there, and then down, and then along here, and then connect up down onto here again. And that oil there, that's just going to be like one little bit that'll be left in on that side, so that I can extract everything. I hate the idea of leaving resources behind and not extracting them. It is a pet hate of mine when it comes to this game. I really, really do not like leaving resources behind. It is something that is just physically painful for me. I absolutely despise it. I genuinely, genuinely do. Now, all of this up here, I want to get rid of this as rapidly as possible. In order to do that more quickly than we are right now, I need to start putting down some speed modules into there. And the problem is that we don't have very much. I've got 30 speed modules on me right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just the slow speed modules, these, and I'm going to request 50 of them. Because I know that I've got a few of those around. Like, I've got spare ones of these over here, I think. Oh, have I? Maybe I haven't. That's one of the issues that we've got over here, that I don't have very many of these spare at all. 50. Let's put me up to 35. It could be that I just don't have spares. What I would like to do is I'd like to get level 3 speed modules in here so that I can really boost this one up. Except there's little point at the moment because we just don't have the advanced circuits that we need in order to make everything. We've already improved on that, but it's still not great. Let's go back over this side and start speeding these up. This is what I need to do next. This is my next big thing that I want to do. I want to start putting speed modules into every single working mining drill that I've got over here. Alright, I've got several that are no longer working, which is absolutely great. 915,000 resources available on that one. 7,000, 3,000, 1,000. You can see here. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.